Hey,
So,
hey, what's going on, everyone? Hello, hello, and welcome, Forestwoods, to the stage.
thank you very much. It's very nice to be here. It's nice to see we have so many people joining us. We're just going through some technical stuff. I'm going to mute myself for a minute or two, and then I'll be right back.
All right, so hope everyone has had a good Christmas if you celebrate it, and a happy New Year. We wish everyone a good year ahead. 2024 is going to be a great year for Planet IX, and hopefully everyone that is here with us right now. Yeah, so hopefully everyone's got their New Year's resolutions in line and still following through with
What are you
that.
doing this year, James? What are you lying to yourself about saying that you'll do this year better than last year?
Ah, I want to try to stop vaping. I quit smoking in 2023. I no longer smoke cigarettes, but I picked up a new habit, which is not as good. So I need to quit trying to be healthier. And I want to go back to the gym because I went to the gym for like half a year last year and then I stopped. Yeah, so trying to do more healthy things, more healthy routines.
It sounds like you're going for the beach 2024.
Yeah, but it's beach season all year round here.
So you can't hide under a down jacket for 9 months a year and then be sick during the summer season.
Yeah, that is true. So yeah, I mean this year just trying to be healthier and that's like just my personal goals. Hopefully
Nice.
I can achieve it.
Nice. Yeah, I think most people uh, after after at least in the Western world, after a week of nonstop eating Christmas and New Year's, most people are looking to get rid of that excess body weight somehow. I'm included there. Also,
Yeah, that's a usual cliche, for not New
yeah,
Year's resolution is to get fit.
yes, but getting fit is not why we are here today. We're here today to talk about Planet IX, to give you guys a few updates, to answer some questions. And it's always a privilege to hang out with all of you guys here in Discord. Yeah, I'm happy to be here. I hope, as James started out by saying, I hope you had a good Christmas if you celebrate Christmas. And if you don't, then you're probably going to be celebrating a new year soon. So we're excited. We're happy. We're congratulating all of you. I normally give it about 5 minutes before we start talking. So we're going to give it another minute or two before we get started. Yes, the lunar year is here. We're all excited. Yeah, good times. Okay, yeah, let's just give it another minute or so and make sure that people are here. We might have some guests joining us today, but that's still a little bit unsure. But in case we don't, I'm here, Forestwoods. We have James in the building. I know we have Trin listening. We have Yao, our savior in customer support, who's doing an amazing job. We see we have Richard here. We got some good Sadas here. Yaya's here. Ninja, my man, is in the building. I'm happy to. Muay Thai. We got some people who've been around the block a few times, who've been with us for a long time. We got Black Man for the Spanish community. That's amazing. We got Tony in here. Nice to see you all. Who else do we have here? We have Cyber Tom. We have Satish, legend, OG Planet IX players, been around forever. We have Yoni. We have Crystal Way. Yeah, Crypto Zion. So big shout out to all the people who are in here listening. I'm glad you joining us. It's a happy leap bull dragon / cat milk year, everyone. Yeah. Makes sense. So is it the year of the dragon? Does anybody know? What year are we going into?
I believe so.
Wow.
Think, yeah, we are going into the year of the dragon. So
this is pre-decided, right? There's like a rolling schedule of what year it is. Is that true?
Yeah, I think so. I think it's based on their calendar, and every year it changes. I'm not sure on the schedule. Yeah, based on the 12 zodiacs, like Finn said. But yeah, I don't know exactly the rotation, but each year it changes, and it just repeats.
Yeah. Can we write to somebody and tell them we want it to be the year of Planet IX? Who do I contact if I want it to be the year of Planet IX? Maybe myself?
You might have to time travel for that one. Contact the ancestors that invented the zodiac.
We're going deep here. Okay. That was yeah. I always love learning about new cultures, and so happy to be able to learn from all of our players. It's very easy to be stuck in Sweden and not realize the world's a big place. Okay, February 10th is the start of the year of the dragon. Nice. We are going, I received some questions from some of you guys. So I wanted to start by addressing the elephant in the room. Let's call it that. It's very hard for you, our players, to see, but we're working very hard in the background to restructure the underlying technology that is Planet IX. At the moment, we have so Planet IX, the map, is one app. Marketplace is one app. Mission Control is one app, and IX Foundation used to be one app. So we've moved Planet IX. So Planet IX and IX Foundation, they're now hosted on the same app. So that makes it very easy for us to change things. But now we're moving Mission Control and Marketplace to the same app. And there's many reasons why we're doing this. One of the main reasons is it's easy for us to develop one app as opposed to 4 different apps. It will be easier for players to navigate between the different apps. Like now, if you go from Marketplace to the map and then go to Mission Control, it feels like you're on 3 different websites. So we're trying to squish everything together so it becomes one nice platform where you can do all of the things that you want to do. This is not easy, unfortunately. From the outside, it feels like it's just Control A, Control C, Alt Tab, and then Control V. But it's not that simple, unfortunately. So we do currently have an issue with Eternal Labs. It's related to the smart contracts. It's unfortunately not possible to refine waste in Eternal Lab. We are aware of this issue. Believe me when I say that there's nobody who wants to fix this issue more than Nibiru Software and Planet IX. We're very sorry that this is happening, but we are working on it. We have our best people working on it, and we hope that it will be resolved soon. In the meantime, there are lots of other things you can do. So Planet IX, the map is working better and better. I hope you share this view. For me, it's been difficult the past few weeks. There's been a lot of servers busy, which is has been solved now. So hopefully you can appreciate this. If you have the error server is busy, it's important to know that server is busy. This issue can be resolved by trying again and again and again. Normally, it has something to do with the blockchain. So if server is busy, you can try again. Hopefully, you'll see less and less of this going forward. If something went wrong, then something is wrong, and if that happens, contact customer support and we can help you. But like I said, hopefully you're not seeing too much of servers busy, and if you do, just retry. I managed to mint five domains yesterday. One rare, two uncommon, and two common. So that should be working very well. You can also refine waste with Global Waste System for Astro Credit. We have raffles up and running. So, yes, we are aware that Eternal Labs is not working. Yes, we are working as hard as we can to fix it. But in the meantime, I recommend that you do other things. Sorry, this chat is distracting me with all the animals. Somebody is an eagle shadow. Crank, thank you for that question. I will get to that later in today's talk. We are working on the underlying technology, and one of the big reasons why we're doing this is so that we can move PIX off chain. We've been talking about this for a long time. We are working on it. I don't have a date that I can share with you guys, but the goal is to take PIX off chain. This does not mean that there won't be any on-chain transactions, because you will still be paying somebody with an ERC20 IXT. But there's no reason for the PIX to live on-chain. So we're working very hard to release that soon. And while we're talking about it, like when we take the PIX off chain, you'll be able to bid on 100 PIX in one click. You will be able to list 1,000 PIX in one click. You'll be able to accept 20 offers in one go. Like when we release this, PIX are going to get super duper charged. It's going to change the map. The map is going to wake up and become more alive. And in this project is also the black PIX. PIX that are currently not generated and therefore do not live on chain. As part of this PIX off chain project, players that own a gravity grade Genesis will be able to claim these black holes. So basically free picks. From the outside, I understand your frustration, each and every one of you in this call, that we haven't fixed Eternal Labs and that picks off-chain are not available yet. But in this frustration, I ask that you remember that we built this game for you, our players. We always have your best intentions in mind when we make these things. And we're doing everything that we can to make this the best crypto game in the world. But sometimes we run into issues and we run into problems, and they are not always easy to solve. So, yeah, I am relaying the devs' frustration that they cannot solve it, but they are working very hard to do it, and I have the highest praise for them. So this will be solved. I'm looking at the chat. We have received information that our game is drawing a lot of traffic. Like certain people have limits to how much internet they can use on their phones. So I'm reading iShiny as message here, and we're looking into that. Yeah, it should not take that much data to play this game. All right. So yeah, we are in a restructuring period. Everything is not working perfectly. It's easy to focus on the negative things, but let's focus on the positive things. IXT is pumping when Ethereum and Bitcoin are dumping. IXT is, I am amazed and astonished and extremely happy. There's a lot of positive talk about IXT at the moment. We see that the price is resilient, and we have a positive trend. So yeah, it's amazing to see when everything else is going to hell. Planet IX players are still resilient. They still believe in the project, and we're all still here. So that's amazing. Emilian, new competition. It's not 1 million IXT, right? It's 10 million. 10 million IXT. Yes, I thought I would spend the second half of today's AMA talking about the competition. As you all know, the competition is running, right? The competition is live. Everything you do in the game will count towards the competition. The only thing missing is the page that shows you the progress. And right now, to give you guys an update, we're reviewing the previous competition to see how we can make this competition a better competition. We're gathering feedback from the community. What did you guys enjoy? What did you not enjoy? What would you like to see in the competition going forward? So if you guys have any requests for the competition, please write them in the chat here, and we will take them into consideration. And okay, Alisanta, management do not change the rules again, the previous competition. that is going to happen, right? We're building a game, and we do not know where we will be in 11 months today. It's impossible. So if we add new functions and new features to the game, we're going to include that in the competition. As simple as that. So facility upgrades is a great example. When we started the competition, it wasn't possible to upgrade facilities. After a while, we released the function, and then we felt like it was important to add it to the competition. So we will be adding quests. We're also looking at doing monthly long quests. So maybe March will be the month of meta shares. So people that hold a lot of meta shares, maybe they'll be rewarded. Maybe we'll reward people who buy meta shares. Like when you give these suggestions, sky's the limit. There are no bad suggestions. We received a wonderful suggestion from Wendy, one of our longtime players and amazing investors. And all of the suggestions and all of the feedback you give to us, we take into consideration. And we appreciate you writing to us so much. When you give suggestions, imagine that the game is working flawlessly, so it's possible to refine waste in Eternal Lab. This is a minor issue. We will fix it, and you can tell your grandchildren about it in 100 years, and we can laugh about it. So just suggestions as if the game was working properly. Before you give suggestions, and please feel free to continue giving suggestions, I want to tell you where we are at the moment. So we want to reward people who play the game every day, right? Most of us in this call managed to finish our waste order as a quest within a month. So what we're looking to do for this competition is reward people who are active every day. People who join raffles every day. People who accept bids every day. This makes it easier for us to reward loyal players instead of players that have a lot of money. We are a Swedish company. Something that's very important to the Swedish culture is that it's equal and even, and that even the smallest people have the chance. So we're looking to make this coming competition more fair. We're looking to make it more rewarding to people who grind and farm every day, who are in Discord, who are on Telegram and Twitter, who are playing the game. Yeah. Somebody wants avatar staking. I will let the devs know about that. IX Arena, we're also working on that. We will give you an update on that. Energy staking, Lady G. Not sure. Now you're speaking French, and unfortunately I don't speak French. You asked a question. If you could please clarify that, I would be grateful. So yeah, the devs are currently working on the new IXT, the 10 million IXT challenge, where we guarantee that the winner will get $1 million worth of IXT. So if IXT is at $0.5, the winner of the competition will get 2 million IXT. Did somebody ban you in Telegram, Peter? We will help you unban you. And sometimes what happens in Telegram is you report somebody as spam, and then an administrator will ban that, and then the person who reported it also gets banned. We have HB Lee Bang. Signing Planet IX from smartphone is not possible. Are you using Wallet Connect? Yeah. If you have questions, write them in the chat, and I will do my best to decipher them and try to understand what you're saying. Okay. I see we have some questions about IXT on the Ethereum chain. So this leads into milk. If you have questions about milk, I would direct you to the Telegram group that you can find on illumicati.vip. If you have questions regarding milk, go there. Staking milk gives you rewards. If you stake milk, you get rewards in XIXT. XIXT is IXT wrapped on the Ethereum network. So what you have to do is you have to use Connext to bridge it to Polygon. However, I have to caution you guys that doing things on Ethereum network come at a price. So make sure that you have staked enough milk and gathered enough IXT before you bridge it. It can be rather expensive to bridge XIXT to IXT. So what I do is I leave it there until I have a lot of rewards, and then I bridge it. Okay, somebody's saying they can't go into mission control, so now I have to check this. Yeah, I have no issue joining, entering mission control. Anybody else have issues with mission control? IXT not showing updated on coin market cap. We'll look into this, reach out to coin market cap and see. Hey, Crypto Zion, regarding Meta shares, we're doing an airdrop this week. We have Meta shares for Genesis owners. We have some arcade claimers. We have some people who open Gravity Grade packs who did not receive anything. We have some people who refined or created facilities during Christmas who did not receive them. So there will be a big error up this week. I hope you receive your assets then. Sadiq, please reach out to customer support, maybe to Bardan or Yao with these issues. I can't answer these questions without any information. I managed to stake my 5 new territories yesterday. I received my words. Everything worked flawlessly. So it's hard to answer generic questions like that. It's better to reach out to customer support. But as always, thank you for asking. This is a safe space. Sada, we're working on the landmarks. They have taken a bit of a break. But we're working on the user experience of looking at the landmarks. But thank you for keeping us on our toes. There's an error buying meta shares on sale. Which meta share are you talking about? And what error are you getting? I'm glad, Abdul Abmar, that you know how to get around these issues. Details. Soon. We're working on it. Yeah. I can't give you any more specific dates or information, but soon. Soon, exactly. Trim knows the drill. Soon. Soon is probably the most frequently used word at PlanetX. We don't like to give out dates because sometimes things happen and we don't want to let you guys down. So we prefer to be a little bit vague. Energy packs. I have a meeting with Chris after this AMA to discuss energy packs. We keep them exclusive. The content is very good. So we give out a few every now and then, but we will make sure to notify you when we have new energy packs. Inactive players, we're constantly taking away picks from inactive players. And at the moment, they go to the PlanetX office account, but the ambition is to take them and release them to the market when picks off chain happens. Every time I accept bids, always something went wrong. Yes, we're working on it. If there was an easy solution to these problems, believe you me, we would have released the easy fixes. But we're working on it. The devs are working very hard at the moment. Big update, Wayne, so 1995. Soon. We don't give out exact dates, unfortunately. We're working on it. How come Blueprint is not included in the Eternal Lab shop? Probably because sometimes we want to keep assets a little bit more rare, and blueprints are still cool, right? So I will talk to the devs and let us look at the map. And maybe we can add blueprints to the Eternal Lab shop. Um, Thank you, Olechka, for that question. The main focus right now is to get Pix off-chain working. We need to be able to, the map needs to become alive again. It needs to be easy to sell Pix. It needs to be easy to buy Pix. That's our main focus at the moment. While we're doing that, like I said, we have this competition. Hopefully the competition page will come live soon. And we have arena contracts from arcades that we're working on, and we're fine-tuning a lot of things. We are in a phase that we call bull ready. It can be argued whether the bull run is here or not. Looking at crypto these last few days, maybe we're in a bull trap. But we're planning to be ready. We have a lot of small fixes, a lot of issues that we're working very hard to solve. Simultaneous to that, we have details that we're working on. We have gravity grade utility that we're working on. So, yeah. Most of the pigs in my country are still sleeping. I always recommend to people that you can build in lots of places at the same time. I spent 2 years building in India, and it took a long time. And then I started building in Argentina, and for some reason, everybody accepted all my bids in Argentina, and I was able to build a domain there in a few weeks. So just because something is not working, don't get too hung up on that. Think of alternate ways that you can build. Go to different places, try new things. Spending all your energy on complaining will not get you anywhere in life. I encourage complaining when complaining is right, but there also comes a point where you have to think, and is there a better way I can do this? Is there something else I can do? Is this really the only thing I can spend my time on, or can I do other things? Let's try new things. Let's try to be creative. Let's try to find solutions, not problems. Why were national borders abolished on Planet IX? The world is ever changing. National borders are changed on a daily basis. While we have opinions, we prefer not to get indulged in macro politics. And it's not that we don't care, but this is a discussion for politicians. It's not for us to say where the line between North Korea and South Korea is drawn. It is not up to us to decide these things. This game is like the reason why it's called Planet IX is because it's the 9th planet that they tried to copy. And it has no bearing on the game. It makes no difference in the game. The game is as is. It's set in stone. Pics are there. So we try to be neutral. We try to not, like I said, we don't want to get involved in political discussions. It's just a random copy of how the Earth was in 2020. And if people feel like it's important to them, I'm sorry, this is not the forum to discuss it. I'm sure there's a billion channels on Reddit where you can discuss macroeconomics and macro politics, but we want to make a game where people can have fun. We prefer not to get involved in politics. If you want to talk politics, Twitter is also a great place. All right, let me look at some more of these. Yes, thank you, Trin, for that. And also Lutz. In regards to, oh, what? Hello, party people. Hello, everyone. Nice to meet you all. Sorry I couldn't make it today. I have another meeting that I need to go back to again, but I just wanted to say hi, check up on Mr. Forrest, see how everything goes. I hope he's treating you well. What have you been talking about? We have been talking about Eternal Labs. We have been talking about the restructuring of all the apps. How we're trying to get the map, Net Empire, IX Foundation, and Mission Control to feel like one and not four separate sites. Yeah. And then we've also been discussing the 10 million IXT challenge. What? I thought it was cancelled. No, actually. Next month, we will definitely have something out. We're doing everything, revamping the entire platform, like Joachim said. We're merging everything to one. So if you're experiencing some technical difficulties, connection, some of the smart contracts even, it's because we're doing this big revamp of all the platforms merging together as one. And unfortunately, that has some issues with it. But we're working hard on it. The devs are, at least. So it will just have patience, stay with us, and it will be working flawlessly very soon. And airdrop competition, points are still counting already now, but we will have it up and running next month at the latest. So then you will see we're remaking everything there as well. So I just checked the design. It's looking really good. Yeah. So yeah, it's good times. We're keep pushing. 2024, 2025. It's the year of the new crypto bull market, the new cycle. We're super bullish here. We're doing everything we can to become the big player for this next cycle. So things are looking good. Behind the scenes, it's looking very good. So we hope to share a lot of things with you soon. I know Forestwoods is a legend. He's been a legend for 15, I've known this guy 15 years now. We worked together for 15 years. Absolute legend. And what's the prize? What happens if you win the 10 million IXT competition? We've discussed it already, but yeah, I know. So what we did, instead of saying 1% of the tokens or 100,000 IXTs, we put it out there that the winner will get $1 million, no matter what the price is. We're so confident that the price will go up now in this next cycle. So we will dedicate $1 million to the winner, and then hopefully the runner-up, first runner-up, will get a lot as well. So we have 10 million tokens to spare with. We're taking everything we have in the play-to-earn bucket to put into this airdrop competition. It's going to be huge. And from history, we have proven that as soon as the token price goes up, people are flooding into the ecosystem. Then when it goes down, only the true warriors keep fighting. You have an advantage in this, but what I'm trying to say is that when we get more positive momentum here, more players are entering the game, more old players are rejoining, I think we'll see a surge in positive price appreciation and more players joining. So it's going to be very interesting. December later this year. Yeah. So somebody just asked about the end date of the competition. Do we have we will have competitions within the competition. So yeah, there's a big competition, and then inside that, maybe we do side quests. Yeah, I discussed it earlier, but maybe we say this month, whoever refines the most waste in Eternal Lab gets 10,000 extra points for competition, or maybe we give them something. A separate prize pool, even like 10,000 tokens to the winner of these side quests. Like Joachim said, yeah, we're gonna do showcases, like showcase your domains. The one with most domains for February will win 5,000 tokens. I mean, what we're doing with this big merge of the different platforms is that we're opening up to do. I'm not the tech guy, so I can't explain this properly, but we're basically creating a module framework. So it's so easy for us to keep adding stuff. So this is what will happen with the leaderboards and the competitions as well. So yeah, it's just opening so many doors. So I know the game isn't optimal now. It's been better. But again, there's so much happening behind the scenes, and you will be positively surprised. That's all I can say. I'm confident. It's never been looking better. From 3 years I've been with this project now. I'm the one thing I'm most excited about is the end of this airdrop competition. 10 million tokens. Just imagine, let's say the token is at $10 by the peak of next bull run. We have the payout, 10 million tokens, $10. That's $100 million in payout in a play to earn game. That's unheard of. Nobody has been doing it like that. So that's what we're aiming for. We're not here for second place. We're going big, or then otherwise we're going home. That's how easy it is. So keep hanging in there. We're doing our best, and bullish. We're bullish. We're bullish. Okay, I need to keep going. See you guys. Thank you for stopping by. We really appreciate it. Appreciate you. And now we can take a minute to breathe. Yeah, special guest. I'm glad he's very busy at the moment, but I'm glad he managed to join us for a few moments. And I just want to reiterate on this thing that we're talking about, where we're merging all the apps into one. That also makes onboarding so much easier, right? At the moment, our platform is not easy to navigate. Like if you know where to go. But if you don't know, the threshold, the first step to joining our game is very difficult. So these are some of the things that we're working on with this merge. Yes. There is a lot of people asking about a chat in the game. This is something we're looking at to see if it's something that we should implement. We're just a little bit worried that we won't be able to control the content of the chat. And we don't want people to be mean to each other. So we have discussed chat before. And maybe it's something we'll look at again. But yeah, we received, like I said, a lot of feedback from our community, and we love it. It's the best thing. It's like Adidas. If somebody wrote to Adidas saying, "Hey, my sneakers, you need to improve this," I don't think that happens to Adidas, and I don't think Adidas listens. But I can assure each and every one of you in this AMA that we listen to our players, and your feedback is extremely valuable. We would not be here if it weren't for all of you. Yeah. So yeah, the chat is being looked at. It's definitely a possibility going forward. Do we have any? Avatars. Some avatars have functions in the game at the moment. All of them do not. I mean this in a positive way when I say it's part of our backlog. And that means that it's something that we want to do. We just need to prioritize. And at the moment, the main priority is merging all of the apps and making sure that everything works as smoothly as possible. After that, we can continue doing these small fixes. Yeah, it's frustrating sometimes because we do a lot of work, but it's not always that our players see the work. And what we're currently doing is something that's very much behind the scenes. So you will experience an improvement, but it's not something new. It's not something groundbreaking. We're doing small improvements on all of the aspects of the game. So I hope you appreciate it. It's hard work, but we're doing it for you. Yeah. I think I've covered. Let me just double check my notes to see if I've covered everything. Yeah. So a lot of the things that we want to do, they are in the works, and we want to release good products. If you've been with us for a long time, you know that there was a time in history when we released things and they didn't work, and then we had to spend a lot of time fixing it. Now we try to release better things. Yeah, let's. I think I will finish today's AMA now, but I think we will have this next week as well. I really enjoy talking to all of you. I really enjoy your questions. Let's try and make this into something that happens more frequently. If you do have any questions, reach out to Trin, reach out to Yao, to Bardan, to myself, and we can discuss the questions next week. And if you have specific issues with the game, Yao and Bardan, they will help you. And if they can't help you, they will reach out to me, and we will help you guys. So I felt it was, even though I don't have too many updates to give you today, I felt it was still important to have today's AMA. Yeah, I enjoyed talking to you. It's nice to give you guys updates. Yeah, you guys give me so much praise. I'm almost blushing. But your questions are valuable. Your feedback is crucial to the game. We want to thank you from the bottom of our hearts for this. New Genesis, yeah. The spring will be crazy. That's all I can say. We have some cool stuff coming out. So, yeah. I'm going to say soon for next Genesis, at the risk of repeating myself. But, yeah. Milk will pump soon. Any more questions? My answer is going to be soon. Coming soon. All right. You guys are the best in the world. You play Planet IX. It's gonna moon. We're gonna have a great time together. Thank you for listening. And I will talk to all of you next week. We'll create an event, and we'll talk to you then. And until then, accept my bids and have a great day. I will leave the stage now and continue working. See you guys next week. Thank you very much.
Thank you, guys. See you guys next week. Bye-bye.